The main event of UFC Fight Night 105, or hashtag UFC Halifax, takes place this coming Sunday with the main card beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Flyin Brian J, this is MMAmania.com, and we're talking about Derrick the Black Beast Lewis versus Travis Hapa Browne. The matchup's pretty straightforward. There are two things that I want you to notice. One is that they have the same reach. I was thinking that Travis Browne would have a slight reach advantage, but evidently it's not the case, but I do think he's the guy that's going to throw the lengthier striking techniques. Number two, they are both really athletic men, but in completely different ways. Travis Browne is the more mobile athlete, and Derrick Lewis is the more powerful athlete. In fact, that pure power is how he gets all of his victories. He's not usually the more well-rounded mixed martial artist. Hell, he's not usually the more well-rounded striker, but that power in his hands puts most people to sleep eventually. When it's on the feet, he's usually plodding forward. He never uses very much energy, and his strikes come looping, and he always winds up on them. Uppercuts, overhand rights, they're going to come at an angle or at a loop, and he's always going to wind up on them. And if he misses, he's going to get his opponent into the clinch, look for a takedown, and then implement probably the best part of his game, which is ferocious ground and pound. Arguably the most vicious and ferocious in the entire sport. I say this all the time, but this time I think it's actually true. Derrick Lewis could punch his opponent's face right through the canvas if he gets put on his back, which is highly possible because his hands, they're pretty quick, but his kicks are rather slow. His opponents could catch a kick, put him on his back. He still doesn't use much energy. He will just kind of minimize the damage that his opponent can put on him and then eventually just stand up. Travis Browne, he's pretty good with takedown defense as well, so if Derrick Lewis puts him in the clinch, I think Travis could ward off some takedowns, and if Derrick isn't safe with his head, which I think he will be, but if he isn't, Travis Browne has those old Travis Browne elbows that could knock out anybody, so there's his really powerful game as well. He's going to utilize a lot more footwork than Derrick Lewis. He could pick and move on the outside. If he were a smart fighter, that's what I would do if I were him. Utilize his lengthy striking techniques, throw out a jab, and then scoot out of the way of Derrick Lewis with his really good footwork. And then also, Derrick, while he's winding up, Travis could hit him with maybe a front kick like he did against Alistair Overeem, or a straight right hand. Again, that is really dangerous. And then he throws uppercuts also straight down the pipe, but he throws them more straight up and down rather than at a distance. So you notice the at a distance uppercut that Chan Sung Jung throws, Travis Browne's are usually just straight up and down, but he really could catch Derrick Lewis coming in with one of those vicious uppercuts. How do I see the fight going? First thing, I got a caveat here. I'm picking Travis Browne, but I'm really scared of my pick because he's trained by Edmond Tarverdian, arguably the worst coach in mixed martial arts. But I think that Travis Browne will finally put it together and get a victory here. He's been facing guys like Cain Velasquez and Fabricio Verdum. Can we really expect him to get victories over those two top-level guys? This is a slight step down for Travis Browne and Derrick Lewis. But I've mentioned the whole time Derrick has the old equalizer of the incredible power. So if you're picking the Black Beast to get the victory, how could I possibly fault you? The Vegas odds have this as a pick'em, -110 to -110. So I definitely think that the Black Beast could finish Travis Browne here, but I'm picking Hapa via second round KO or TKO. When Derrick is winding up on a strike, Travis is going to send a straight right down the pipe. Derrick has been knocked out in the past. I think it happens again this coming Sunday. Tell me who you're picking in the comment section down below. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next one. Namaste.